The primary activity that you're going to be focused on for this marketing plan is a booth at the Twin Falls Fair. Here's some basic information about the fair for this year. It's Wednesday, September 2nd to Monday, September 7th. Now, last year saw 77,000 visitors. I don't think it'll be that high this year because of the concerns with passing virus to other people, but it's hard to say. You will want to take into consideration that you do need a fairly large number of handouts, even if your target audience, well, yours will be a segment of the 77,000. So keep that in mind. You want at least 5,000 of a brochure. Operating hours, the rates. At the beginning of the term, we looked at the overview, so you already know that you have a $2,000 budget. And here are the costs that are involved. You're not going to be serving food, so you don't need to count the $25 per front foot minimum. And you're not going to be selling anything from the booth, so you don't have that $50 selling fee at the bottom. You do have the booth cost, and then you have the electrical inspection fee and the garbage fee. So that'll need to come out of your $2,000 budget. So what I wanted to primarily go over, though, in this video is the need that you're going to have to customize your booth. You need to make it stand out so that as people are walking by, they want to come visit your booth because it offers something unique. When you're setting your booth up, be thinking about how it would look to someone passing by. Are the colors bright? Are there things that they can take with them? Here, someone has, or this, I'm assuming this woman, has created cardboard balloon shapes. It's not an expensive thing, but it certainly draws attention and it's fun. That combined with the bright colors, and then she has a drawing so that she can get people's information. Here it's a different vibe, still very professional. And you have the opportunity, they brought paper with them, so if you print out a property that you're interested in, you can take it with you. You can also register to win a prize, things like that. Now this is a very busy booth, but it's still very attractive. It's very clear that she's creating a specific brand, and everything in her booth reflects that brand. Whether it's how she's hung the pictures in front, to the flowers that are coordinating, to the twigs in the background that have images on them, everything contributes to that central brand focus. And that's what you want to do in yours. Now this is a very different brand, but it's clearly branded as well. Now this is a double booth, and they've got two sets of tables, but you could only use half of the space and set it up with a single table if you weren't renting the both parts. But it's professional looking, clean. You'll notice that they have a different color at the base, so it designates this is our space. When you step inside, you're part of our area, and it's very inclusive. So you can see here they have edging to make theirs stand out. And then this last one, they have a small piece of carpet to separate theirs as well, with posters, lights. And one of the activities we're going to be doing in class, in the term, is a video that you can loop, and you can set it up in the background of your site, of your booth. So you'll have a computer. You don't have to include that in your budget. I'm just going to assume that you have a computer that you can use. But you will have brochures, and I encourage you to maybe create a poster. What are you going to do that makes it special? one of the things that I found when I did a Google search is more than 60 tactics to drive attendees to exhibition booths. That's hard to say. And if you scroll down a little bit, it's really got some great information, but I was focusing on here. So some activities, matchmaking, gamification, making different games so that people want to come play, and drawing them in. Different games that you can play to draw people in. Booth entertainment, bubbles, and it just goes on and on with different elements that you can incorporate. So while I'm not requiring additional items in your booth, if you want to include something and you think it's going to make your booth more unique, by all means incorporate it. That would be great. Now, in your plan for this assignment, this event planning assignment, you're going to draw a sketch of your booth and how you think it should be looking. You don't have to get into the shading and all the different details, but I should be able to tell that, this rectangle is a brochure, and this is a table, and this is the computer. So something like that on it. So I should be able to tell what is going on with the booth. Then I should see a list of items that you're going to include. So that's every individual thing. Your table, your tablecloth, your posters, your brochures, anything else that you're going to have. Are you going to give away munchies or draw for prizes, or what are you planning to do? All of that has to be listed, and then the cost associated with each item. As far as printed brochures are concerned, $5,000, let's say $250. And the video won't cost you anything, and then you can figure out from there cost of candy or whatever you're going to do if you're going to draw a prize. And you can figure out the costs. Remember, from the beginning of the term, your total budget is $2,000, and that's for everything in the marketing plan. So I want to see that you can break down that activity and provide that detail. As always, if you have questions, let me know.